Q2 has already started and my goal planner desperately needs a refresh. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Jen. How's everybody doing? Today we are going to give my ultimate goal planner a refresh. So back when I shared my 2024 planner lineup, I had given a little flip through of what I was calling my ultimate goal planner. And I did it this year in a half letter size. I have the cover flipped around at the moment because it was creating quite a lot of glare, but let me just show it to you briefly. So this beautiful cover is from Jane's Agenda. It says the best is yet to come. We had received it in the sub box last year in January, I believe. And then I have this little planner on, these are 1.25 inch discs from the Happy Planner, and they're in a bronze color. You could only get them on a planner. I will mention to you guys that I am no longer a Happy Planner affiliate. It's going to take me some time to take all those links down. So I am absolutely a Jane's Agenda affiliate, and proudly so. I'm also a She Plans affiliate. You will be seeing some She Plans items in here as well. And so my affiliate links are down in the description box. I have savings codes for each of those companies. You can use Planning Gold to save 15% off your first purchase with Jane's Agenda. And you can use code GOAL10 to save 10% off of She Plans. Although She Plans, if you're watching this video when it comes out, they are temporarily shut down for about 2 months. You can watch my community tab. I will absolutely let you know when the shop reopens. They are in the process of moving. So let me flip this back now so you're not getting all this glare. So this is going to be more of a functional refresh. I had set this planner up for Q1, and I like it this way. What I've been doing is transferring some of the pages into my half letter planner that is my day-to-day planner, and that system has been working out well for me. I'm going to keep the basic setup of this probably somewhat the same, though I may change it up just a little. I was doing a little reflecting on my goals last night. I haven't really sat down and really written out all my goals yet for Q2 and April. Part of that is because this planner is a mess and it's not really functional for Q2. So I'm so glad you're here to join me as I set this up, and let's do it. So yeah, like I said, I'm not really going to change up all my dashboards like I like to do from month to month in my half letter. This is also half letter size, or if you're shopping through Jane's Agenda, they call it Junior, because I'm still really loving the vibe that I have in here. And I'm thinking that probably when I set her up for Q3 and it's summertime, maybe I will give it a full refresh at that point. So this is the dashboard that had also come with that cover. It's so pretty. I really like it. Let me get the covers. Here we go. This is a dashboard, a laminated dashboard from Jane's Agenda. It says strategic. Sometimes I like having something like this in the front of my planner for like sticky notes and things like that. I actually don't have any sticky notes in here at the moment. This little planner, I basically keep at home. A lot of the times if I'm working in it, I also have my other planner by me and I always have sticky notes in there. So it's not really a big deal. I thought about throwing some in here. Not sure if I'll do that today or not. This is a dashboard from Jane's Agenda from last summer. I think last spring or summer. I don't quite remember. It's really pretty. I love it. This little cardstock was from Passion Planner. Passion Planner was like the second planner that I kind of jumped into when I had restarted my planning journey several years ago, before I really realized I'm a disc-bound girly. And I just thought this was cool. It says create the life you've always wanted. So I punched it and threw it in here. And now we get into the pre-work sections. This part is from She Plans, and I really like these. So I've kind of intermixed stuff from She Plans, Moxie Life, and Jane's Agenda, and just kind of did that to really customize the goal planner the way I want it. Now, what I also need to just tell you is that I've gotten a very slow start, in a sense, to my goal setting this year. I have been working on my goals, but some of you, if you've been around a while, may know that I lost my stepdad back in December, and that was somewhat unexpected and quite painful. And so there's been a lot of grief to work through. And so it was always my intention going into this year that I was going to take a very gentle approach to my goal setting, and I wasn't going to pressure myself, and I was just going to do what felt good and doable without overstressing myself. You'll see as we go through here that there's things I didn't use and I'll be reusing. And that's the other thing I'll say, is that I've been on a little bit of a no-buy lately. With a couple exceptions. I did not stop my Jane's Agenda sub box, and that is actually on the way. I get it sent a little early because I am an affiliate, so that unboxing will be coming soon. So if that interests you, maybe hit that subscribe button, make sure that notification bell is turned on, and you'll be notified. But anyway, so these intentional goal planning inserts from She Plans, I really, really like them. And they come with, some explanation of how to use things. So I put those in here. And then we get these reflection pages for different areas of life, which you can see I really didn't fill out too much yet, but that's okay. I will probably, and if I don't, I'll just hang on to them for the future. It's okay. That's what I mean. I'm just not pressuring myself too much. You also get an area for a vision board. And then I have the pre-work section for Moxie Life. So I will say that Moxie Life is probably the main crux that I use. I have a certification in health coaching. Sierra is a life coach. So this style of planning that Sierra shares with us is very familiar to me. And so it really resonates with me, and I like it a lot. But I've also found some great value in some of the things from She Plans. And that's why I've really liked combining these things. So we also have the pre-work from Moxie Life. Now, these are A5 inserts that come unpunched. What I did was trimmed them down a little bit because A5 is a little wider than half letter, and made them fit. And so they are a little shorter, but that really doesn't bother me. And so we have our pre-work from Moxie Life. And these inserts were like their 2022 version and very heavily discounted. So when I come off my no-buy, I may try to repurchase because I really do like the inserts. I use them. But the pre-work is really nice. So we have that. This was the beginning of the year compass assessment, which I did do, and setting intentions. Then I'm using these top tab clear dividers from Cloth and Paper to create division, because I did have these monthly side tabs. So like here's an example, February from the Moxie Life. The Moxie Life inserts were only 1/4's worth, but I don't really need monthly calendars in here. So I'm, and like I said, I didn't repurchase. So there probably won't be many side tabs this go around, but all my other side tab dividers are in use. So I'm going to keep that system with the top tabs dividing my sections. So I'm going to need to label these, and I'm kind of glad I didn't do it last quarter because I think I might change it a little. I'm not really sure, but this starts my quarterly planning, this starts my annual planning. So this was a dot grid from the Moxie Life inserts right here where it says to make a mind map. I've never been one to mind map, but it's really something I've been wanting to try more of. So it's here. And then we get into our annual goals. Annual goals are hard for me, very hard for me. And that's why I haven't really filled any out. Even though I used the Moxie Life system all last year, I don't think I filled out many annual goals then. But that doesn't mean I won't. I probably will set aside some time to work on my goals maybe next week. Life has been insanely hectic, you guys. But probably next week sometime I can find some time and I might fill out some annual goals, but again, not pressuring myself and I'm okay with it. But the Moxie Life system, if you're not familiar, it has a bunch of areas of life where you set your goals, long-term goals in all the areas. That would just be too much. I do have a tendency to use the categories for my weekly goals, but again, not always necessarily setting goals in every category. But I really do like this system, so I am going to stick with it for the moment. Whoops. And then they also offer you an area for a vision board. So I have not made any vision boards this year yet. It's here if I want to do it. Then we have a little page finder from Jane's Agenda. And this starts the section from, these are from the She Plans inserts, and these are half year goals. So we have a January to June, and then it also came with July to December, which I have in my archive planner right now. And that felt less daunting. And so I did already set some goals here, and I just kind of, I kind of like carried over the categories from Moxie Life. So, you know, I filled out this side, but then you get these pages for focus goals, and they have really nice prompts. So this is like focus goal number 1. Why is it important and why now? Day 1 will be, I will complete this goal on habits, routines, and mindsets I need to add or let go to be successful. What will it take to achieve this goal? My first steps will be. And I really like these prompts. These are really the way I think about goals. I didn't get like real nitty gritty into it. But again, the pages are here when I'm ready to use them. And to me, the most important thing is that even though I might not be writing out everything right now, I'm still making some forward progress on a lot of the goals that are really important to me. Probably the main areas that I've really have been focused on now for a while is health and wellness, social media, and my business. Health and wellness, I feel like I've made the most progress probably starting towards the end of last year and coming into this year. I've probably made the most progress I've made in a really long time. I am a registered dietitian, but that doesn't mean I don't have my own struggles. And it really all comes down to developing the right habits, right? And that's what I'm seeing emerging. I'm starting to see the importance of reflecting to make sure that I'm capturing these good feelings so that I can improve my motivation. It's called increasing your self-efficacy. Let me know if you guys would like a dedicated video to some of these concepts. Or also let me know if you need help with wellness planning or wellness goal setting, because I have a real passion for those things. So I'm happy to help however I can. Anyway, so we have these here. Oh, I did put July to December in here. Okay, well, that's good. That's fine. I had room, so that's good. I did, like I said, I have an archive planner. Let me show it to you real quick. I actually have several archives, but this is the one that I keep my future inserts for my half letter. And then when I switch them out, I also put the older inserts in here. That's something new that I'm doing this year. I'm so glad I'm doing this. So it's been so helpful to me. And so I do keep some of my goal setting stuff in here as well. So now this top tab is to start my monthly goals. And isn't this dashboard so pretty? I don't know why I didn't put a dashboard behind my other top tab. I should, right? Let's see. Do I have one close by? Hold, please. All right, I grabbed this one. It's so pretty. This is from Jane's Agenda. Now, to be frank, this is not a goal I'm working on this year, but travel is something I'm wanting desperately. I might I'm hoping I might go to the Chicago Planner Conference. I'm hoping. But Paris has been a long, long time dream. Have you ever been there? I want to go there so bad. So, even though I know I'm not going to Paris this year, it's just not in the cards. It's kind of nice to have the image in my planner. So that is so pretty. I love it. It looks really cute, this pen loop. This pen loop is, I'll show it to you when we get to the end of the planner, but it's meant for a traveler's notebook, but it's worked out fine in here. So, okay, so now we have that dashboard there. All right, so back over here. Now we get into quarterly planning. So Maxi Life doesn't really come with quarterly planning inserts, and the She Plans inserts come with those 6-month inserts, but I really enjoy setting quarterly goals. So just kind of working with what I have. These are older goal inserts from Jane's Agenda. I am not certain if you can get them anymore, but I really like them. I had some left. I think you can get the printable version still, but if you can get these in printed form, I will let you know. And they just say long-term goal, and they have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, so you don't necessarily have to use them quarterly. I have used them that way before, and I really enjoyed them. So I wasn't sure how many quarterly goals I would set, but I put a few of these in here because I never used them last time, to be honest. And then I also had punched She Plans when I had first reached out and met her. She had sent me a whole bunch of stuff. She'd gifted it to me. And I do have a couple videos sharing all the things I got from She Plans. And so there's a note, a pad, a block pad, maybe is a good way to say it, of these, which are also daily sheets that she sells punched. And I just went ahead and punched them. So if you buy them punched, the punch is not going to go into the lines like that. This is more like to use on your desk, but I was being resourceful. And this was kind of me brain dumping for Chicago Planner Conference. So they finally just announced the dates. So I'm hoping now we'll get details on, hotel and all of that, so I can start figuring out if it is feasible for me to go. So I have those. I think that's plenty for now. I also have these project planner inserts in here, but I'm going to pull this out for now because I might do a separate project section. I'm still thinking about that. So here's another one of those She Plans sheets. So I'm going to leave that there. Yeah. And then I think I'm going to pull this stuff out. I think that's enough for my quarterly planning. Then, this is one of my favorite dashboards from JA that we got in the August box. It's so pretty, isn't it? This starts my monthlies. So the only thing is that I'm thinking, should I make a separate project planning area? Although, honestly, like the projects, it's hard to say. They could be quarterly, they could be monthly. One of the bigger things that I wanted to add in here was that I have been over time working on my house. My big overarching goal is that I want everything to have a home. It's somewhat a project of decluttering, but it's also making sure that everything I own has a place to be put away. I'm gonna come back to that. But this was January, so this can go in my archive planner. And these are the weekly actions. Now, I don't have that many of these left. And you can see I dated this one for January. I never used it. I'm gonna just end up whiting that out and redating that. So I've been mostly using these in my planner instead, but I'm just going to pull it out for now. I'm going to see how many I have, and then some of them may live in here for the future. I had put 2 into my planner when I set it up recently, which I'll link that video for you, and I didn't realize I had more of them in here, so I need probably at least one more for this month. Then we get our monthly reflections page, and that's something else. Like, did I want to keep a separate reflections area, or did I just want to put the monthly reflections at the end of my monthly section, I think I'll probably still keep it that way. So in terms of monthly pages, I also forgot I wanted to put this quarterly reminders dashboard from Jane's Agenda in my quarterly section. So I think I'll put that right at the front. We get these really nice functional dashboards sometimes in the sub box. The categories that are on here, they kind of really align with a lot of my goals that I'm working on anyway. So I thought this was nice in here. So I like that. Okay, so back to my monthly. So we have these monthly sheets from the She Plans inserts. And so I'm going to use those. So this one says planning for April, planning for May. I may need more than this, but if I end up needing more, I'll probably just use note paper. And here's June. All right, and then we have one monthly reflections page, which is cool. I have to be honest, I've been very bad about doing my reflections, but there's so much value in it. Some of the prompts in this one are things like my biggest wins this month, things that are currently working in my life, things that are currently not working, what I learned this month, so on and so forth. So really nice prompts. So I could take February out. And this was the monthly calendar. I really don't need a monthly calendar in here. So even though I set it up and it was so cute, I didn't use it. But I do want to keep this monthly goals here. I can use that. So this is what the monthly goals sheets look like from Moxie Life, where we have our categories of life. So I'm going to move this. Maybe I will just put it up here for now. And then if I decide I want to put it in my, yeah, I'm going to put it in between April and May for now. If I decide I want to put it in my other planner, I can. That is why this year, when I created my planning system, I decided to use a lot of the most crucial pieces all in half letter size so I could interchange and mix and match. And I'm so happy I did that. It's really been cool having that option. All right, so we'll just keep that monthly reflections there. This is going to come out. 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 We have another monthly reflections page, so that's cool. So maybe I'll put, I think I'll put it up here. And that way I can reflect on March for when I'm setting my April goals. All right. So then I have a page finder from Jane's Agenda. This is the quarterly assessment. So honestly, I think I put it over here because I had all these side tabs, but it frankly makes more sense at the end of my quarterly section, doesn't it? So let's move it over there. Okay. This, let's see. So I have these project planner sheets here. Yeah, maybe for now, I'm going to keep the project planning area here. These are from She Plans, and I really like them. It says project, resources and ideas, action plan, and tasks. And then the back is dot grid. And then this top tab, which is was labeled today from a while back, I think this is going to be dedicated to my whole home and decluttering project. I think that's how I want to do it. I was using it for notes, but honestly, I don't really need a notes section in here. I absolutely need one in my other planner. So I'm going to use some inserts that we received in the Jane's Agenda sub box. So first, I'm going to put that April cleaning challenge here. I need some like a brain dumping area, I think. So I'm going to put this in here. Then I'm going to put these cleaning by zone inserts that we got just in this recent sub box. So I pulled some of them out that were areas of the house that I just don't have in my house, but most of these applied. So this is Cleaning by Zone, the family room, and I had shared in the unboxing of this sub box, I'm not overly familiar with the Cleaning by Zone system. I mean, I've heard of it, so I really need to look into that more, but I think even if I hadn't, these are useful. So for instance, this one is the family room or living room, and you have some suggestions, and then you have a blank area so you could add your own. So some of the examples are things like cleaning cobwebs, dusting the light fixtures, dusting the windowsills. So kind of like spring cleaning style cleaning. And so this is perfect to put in here right now. And then we have dining room, we have kitchen and pantry, laundry room. So yeah, so I'm excited to use these. And then I had accidentally pulled out, here is a sticker sheet from Moxie Life, and I'm happy I have this because I might use these in the She Plans inserts just to keep the cohesion of the categories as I do my monthly planning. And I actually had pulled out too these from the flagship planner that I had never used because I had a flagship planner originally. So I just cut it down and put it in this pocket. This pocket came with those A5 inserts, but I kind of punched it a little wonky, unfortunately, but it's fine. And then I have my pen clip that, like I said, is Traveler's Notebook brand. I had seen Julie's plans show it, and I thought it might work. It doesn't work well if I only put it on the back cover. Oops, let me show you. It's a little too loose because, you know, Traveler's Notebook is leather, vegan leather. It's going to be a little thicker. So it's a little too loose like that. But if I keep it clipped to these layers, which I don't really need to flip the folder because I'm not keeping that much in there, it works fine. And then this pen is just from 5 and Below, but it looked pretty with the planner. So that is it. That is my goal setting planner. I am really happy to have refreshed it for Q2. As I use it, I'm sure it will continue to evolve. Let me know what you'd like me to share out of this planner with you. Do you want me to share more of my goal setting process? Let me know what would be really valuable to you. If you would like to see the unboxing of the April Jane's Agenda sub box, I will link it for you here. And if you'd like to see my 2024 planner playlist, I will link it for you here. That is going to do it for this one, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.